Howdy and welcome into the hourglass. It is Taurus season. We're about to see what the cards has in store, what the cards is about to reveal in this message. Some of you, somebody's running. We had the runner card flipped out more than once today. So somebody may be running and I'm feeling like you're letting them run. They can't face their shadow. They can't face these core wounds. They can't face decisions. They can't face difficult conversation. So it's like you're holding that mirror up. You're casting a light on what they're refusing to deal with. Some of you, this person is not even running from you. They're running from the parts that they have outgrown. They're running from the parts that they need to embrace, heal, and move on from. They're running from shame. They're running from their own shame. So you're letting them run. Some of you need to have the courage, because they may be running you. They may be running away from you and leaving you to deal with something that you guys were supposed to handle together. You're going to need a lot of courage and strength. This could even be rest and mental clarity. It's like some of you are saying, listen, if we can't grow together, it's might as well you go. Go ahead and leave. All right, that could be cosmic side notes. It may or may not have anything to do with the following reading. Take the messages as it resonates. Oh, what is going on? Truth spells. Somebody wants the truth and they can't get the truth from a certain somebody, so they cast in a truth spell. This could be happening in this person's reality, not with the person that cast the spell. So a lot of you may be feeling like certain spells are backstabbing, or you have readers that are telling you that spells people are casting are backstabbing. Not really. I feel like the spell is very much active and successful. It's just not playing out in the way that the caster wanted it to. So if you or somebody else cast a truth spell, it may be on you, or it's happening in this person's reality without you. There could also be covens of witches that are forming. These women and some of these men does not look like witches. They look ordinary. They may wear certain relics that they hide in their clothes. They may carry hexen bags, or they carry a lot of tools in their bags. We have a whole room of witches. We could have a witch retreat. Some of you could be associating with a well-known witch in their hometown. This person is giving you insights and tips. Some of you are lusting after folks and trying to put spells on them. Someone may have found out this year that they were actually covered by a spell, and they're working to recover from that, to be released, to exercise that off, or an exorcism was performed because of these spells. Mirror. So some of you may be mirroring back to someone their behavior, their actions. They don't like it. I'm hearing, me no like that. Me no like this new version of you. So some of you may be acting as a mirror. You're shining light on things that people are refusing to look at. Some of you, this is what this does is kind of pull you away from your authenticity, because you kind of drop the real you to mirror back or match people's effort and behavior. So this could be blurring the lines between your authenticity and, you know, trying to show these people what they're doing. Somebody may be into mirror magic spells, or vanity spells too as well. Somebody could be using location spells, trying to find someone through Skyphing, You know, looking in a mirror or a crystal ball to see what somebody is doing, hey? Someone may know how to do that. We have illumination, truth discovery, and an awakening. So someone may be finding out about some spell casting and kind of like having a strong awakening from that. What the fuck with this married card, bruv? A lot of people are finding out that the people they were dealing with is actually married, and it could have a lot of spell work being done in this marriage. Jezebel spirits. So somebody may be using seduction and spell work to get their way in a marriage or to get married. Let's see what Jezebel really means. We have a lot of lust in, like I said in the beginning, somebody could be extremely lustful over a married person and choosing to use spell work to pull this married person away from their marriage. What is a Jezebel spirit? Manipulative, insidious, and evil tendencies. This could be a man or a woman that's inhabiting this Jezebel spirit. And did you guys notice I talk about exorcism? So somebody may need an exorcism to remove a Jezebel spirit that could have contracted through spell work. Some of you are praising different entities to grant you the power to make these spells work. Poor thing. Someone could have been a Christian and was perverted or can't control their lust. Somebody's a Christian and has a Jezebel spirit on them, and it's feeding off of their shame and guilt. We could have somebody that's married, that's very promiscuous, hey, or can't seem to be attracted and lusting after half-naked women or women that's using their body. This could be in a church, a congregation, a cult circle with the spell energy. This could also be people willingly participating into orgies as well to create spells. A wicked woman. What is the meaning of Jezebel?
In English, Jezebel is a noun that refers to a wicked, immoral, or shameless woman, often associated with power, deceit, and a disregard for morality.
Okay then. Deceives people in order to get what she wants. It could be a woman or it could be a guy that a Jezebel spirit is latched onto. I'm also getting this person doesn't have a soul. We have soulless people. Look at that conquest. Who do I need to sleep with to get to the top? Just another notch in the headboard or the real deal. Actions speak loudest. So somebody's been around town. Someone could be marrying someone that's ran through, and they ain't finding out until they get married, or somebody's about to change as soon as they get married. This could be like a filthy, lazy energy. So someone may feel like they hit the jackpot, they're going to get married, and as soon as that person settle in, the house is going to be filthy, or there's a lot of garbage. Somebody's not cleaning up after themselves, wanting to party or wanting to go out half naked. This could also be a huge commitment. This could be somebody that just got a baby and they want to be in the streets. They want to run the streets. Dressing all half naked, using the power of seduction. Yup, they want to run the streets. They want to party. So someone just had a baby. That's a huge commitment. You got to be married into motherhood or fatherhood, but they want to go out in the streets. They want to be half naked. I'm hearing somebody's baby father or somebody's spouse saying, look at how you dress. Why you got to dress like that? And the Jezebel is saying, are you jealous? Why you jealous? Why you mad I'm wearing this? And, the spouse is like, listen, it's just certain thing a married woman shouldn't do. and it's like a big argument. It's like, fuck your feelings, right? Fuck this marriage. I'm gonna have fun. Somebody could be married and acting single. Shit. Somebody's living in the moment when it comes to those parties. So somebody may be getting wet and wild at parties, being a fucking party favor. Maybe somebody's getting pulled a train on. Very lusty. Somebody's hot down there. Somebody's hot down there. They want to get tossed up. Hardcore style, yup. Somebody got turned out. Many flames. We have conquest and many flames. It can take many tries to find the right one. Take a break when you need to and don't give up. So somebody's feeling like even though they're married, this ain't the one they want. They're going out to find more and mingle with more. I'm seeing like, I don't know if this is porn, but I'm seeing like a gang of guys here with one woman. Somebody could be a porn star or a sex worker here. They're married but still a sex worker or a stripper. Somebody has that Jezebel spirit on them and casting lust spells. Shit, life about to get hard or life hard right now. Things are just difficult right now. You need space to sort it out, to sort out your feelings, to know what to do. So somebody wants emotional space to see things clearly. This could be a spouse. Like, listen, I think you should go stay with your mom for a week. And the Jezebel spirit is like, excuse me, you can't push me out of my own house. We married. And the spouse is like, listen, you're doing some shit that, you know, is bringing a lot of truth to me. I think you should go stay with your mom's or your sister for a week. And maybe this person knows if they go to whomever, they can't be fucking around like this. Yeah, look, I want my distance. I want some space. So far away physically, emotionally, see if you could rekindle the passion. So someone may be trying to get rid of a Jezebel spouse and they're trying their best to kind of fix things here. But I feel like the spouse is like, nah, you childish. Yep. You a little girl. This could also be that someone was tricked because love spells or spells could be pulling the wool over your eyes. Someone has to lie every day to keep a facade going. So somebody's childish. This person is trying to be the adult. Hey, they're trying to do the adult thing. We have someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe their terms should be grow up or get out. Yep. Somebody's trying to say, you know, you need to move out for a while. If this is how you want to live, maybe you should find a second house. This could be a legal separation or somebody could be separated, but they're out here acting happily single. We have a man that's being made, we have a spouse or a man that's being made to shrink himself to meet a Jezebel expectation. And I don't think this person feels safe. Their spirit feels starved out. Somebody's like, go, take all your shit and go. And they're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Maybe we're at the end of a marriage and we're heading for divorce, hey, and somebody's acting out childish while the other person is trying to be the bigger person, hey. What else is going on in Taurus season? What is this truth? So we're going to find out some truth about twin flames. We just saw a monitoring spirit with that fly. We have love calls. So maybe you guys have a married twin flame. Some of you may be convinced that they're married to a Jezebel. Maybe this Jezebel try to inform you about their marriage, or they're trying to tell you very intimate details about this twin flame and them in their marriage. Some of you, you're too wrapped up in this third party with a twin flame. If your twin flame is married and, you know, the spouse is indeed a karmic woman, and you know a lot of their information, I feel like you're gonna have an awaken on why you should liberate yourself from that position. Some of you are just too entangled. You're too involved in your twin flames marriage. Some of you may have recently sent out a text message expressing how much you love this person. We could even have a twin flame that's not marriage committed or marriage material. They don't want marriage, and it could be because they're scorned by multiple Jezebel spirits that try to control them with spell work. So they run from that. Here the sirens could have caused this person's life. We have a closet witch that's trying to get married to a twin flame. Some of you are going through an awaken process, or your twin flame counterpart is, and the channel is closed between you and this divine counterpart or twin flame counterpart. This person is not lost. You have not lost them. Their channel is closed because their soul is under construction right now with this awakening. I'm also getting that this person may have had different understandings about the concept of marriage. You may be surprised when they do return how you guys complement each other where you guys were resistant. So we may have a divine masculine or divine feminine that may be returning with a different understanding about marriage. Maybe they now discovered that you're their yin to their yang, or their yang to their yin, and now they want to inform you of commitment. Could be damn near close to marriage, or they want to live like a married couple. How is this twin flame feeling? We have resentful. So they could have an ex, or they could have a Jezebel spirit. This could even be an entity that's trying to stay latched on to your twin flame counterpart that's very bitter. If your twin flame is very active in the twin flame journey, it could be provoking this Jezebel spirit. It's no longer starving your twin flame. Your twin flame is no longer shrinking their soul for this Jezebel spirit. And that could be the lusty femininity in them. Like this is a whole entity, a whole shadow. What else is going on with this Jezebel spell casting minx? They're irritated as fuck. See the monitoring spirit with the flies? So some of you may have monitoring spirits, people that have all kind of fake check-ins with you or with your twin flame counterpart. They may be annoyed that they can't reach your twin flame anymore, or they have no access to your twin flame counterpart. So they might start with the spells again. Or they may go back to a witch circle for witch tips on how to strengthen a spell over a twin flame counterpart. How could they get this twin flame back under control with the Jezebel spirit? So some of y'all twin flames are like rebuking or refusing sexual advances, or they're not giving into their lustful the lustful habits. We have inspired. So music could be very inspirational, or music could have a lot of messages between the twin flame counterparts. In the collective, we have doves, we have flamingos, we have penguins, and we have swans. So it could be that one twin flame is waiting for their twin flame counterpart to return, and in those moments they're very inspired. You know, there seem to be a lot of synchronicities that are stimulating or inspiring the twin flame. So if your twin flame is in fact going through a very soul shattering awakening and you feel disconnected, it's just closed temporarily because this twin flame needs all of the spiritual, soulful energy. They need it all. And they may be calling to inform you of the challenges they recently undergo. It could feel like you're getting close, like marriage energy between the twin flames. Thinking of you as my marriage partner, or yes, we have a twin flame counterpart that see you as their life partner. Why is this resentful keep coming up? We have frustrated. So your twin flame counterpart could be very frustrated with the blocks and challenges that they're facing right now. They could also feel like it's taking longer than they thought. They could also be watching the clock to see when you're gonna call as well. Or there's a lot of number synchronicities that's coming through the time. They want to inform you of what's blocking them or preventing them right now from committing to you. We have a lot of don't let go of my hand type energy, and that could be energetically you feel this message. Some of you, your twin flames, could be learning the truth about what twin flame dynamic is. They could be stumbling on very informational posts about karmic bonds, trauma bonding, twin flames, soulmate. It's like I'm reading it on a post or something, and it's informing this twin flame who you really are to them, or it's kind of highlighting the different Jezebels in their life. We could have a Jezebel that's constantly calling a twin flame. King of Cups with the Hangman energy. So things feels like a limbo with somebody in their feelings, or it's a process. Somebody's processing their emotions and things feel up in the air or in limbo right now. I keep hearing, who do you love? Who do you love? Yeah, so we have a twin flame that could be a water sign or a fire sign that's up in their emotions and they're trying to contain it, or they're letting it wash over them. We could have a twin flame that's very dramatic when it comes to their frustrations. Thinking about you could kind of calm this twin flame down. Maybe they're in a very expressive, emotional mood. I feel like they don't want to offend the balance in the twin flame connection. Why is that? They're learning an important lesson about choice and commitment with the marriage card. The red ribbon. So they could be learning about the red ribbon that's holding the couple twin flames' hands. So you guys may have an invisible red ribbon that's keeping you guys bonded. Some of you, this twin flame could be learning about fake femininity. They could be I'm hearing they're learning about whorish, power hungry, violent women. He flees while he hurt. Okay, shut up. So what I'm getting is you may have a twin flame that's in a King of Cups energy that's fleeing, that ran away from a plan they heard from a Jezebel spirit. So somebody heard a plan that a woman was saying about them, could be to the rest of their cult friends. Something they opened and they heard a conversation and they ran. It could be over the phone. Maybe this King of Cups was eavesdropping and heard something, but they hear it in their car. What is that? What is that? There's a spiritual teaching around white juju. Spiritual wisdom is in action. A silent shift. The twin flame channels could be closed because it's a silent shift. There's new information that could be changing the attitude or the course of a King of Cups. Somebody choose to learn the hard way. What a fair price to pay with a whorish woman. Something about white juju. This is why my life is in limbo. So maybe somebody's trying to figure out if this whorish woman with this spell casting put their life in limbo. It's always on block. It's a lot of blockages. Somebody may be causing for your twin flame. Maybe this was a fiance, or they were supposed to get married and they didn't. We have the High Priestess enters the building. So someone is lifting the veil. Your twin flame could be in the High Priestess energy, or the both of you are. Some of you, you could be lending the spiritual wisdom of the High Priestess to your counterpart for some sort of revelation that changes directions of a King of Cups. Some of you are learning to give unconditional love to your counterpart without losing yourself. You're learning to care for them without carrying what's not yours. So some of you are in a really good position right now with the High Priestess energy. Very esoteric knowledge or esoteric energy. Some of you could be feeling a lot of spiritual goosebumps, or there's visions, hey. The prophet is hey. The prophetess is hey. Prophetess? I don't know how you say that. High Priestess, what do you want us to know? You might have a dream about another woman, and that's going to bring truth and knowledge, but it also may put you in a passive aggressive energy towards your twin flame. That may cause suspicion or mystery. Some of you have a lot of virtue. Some sort of download coming down in the subconscious. I feel like the spiritual realm is trying to contact a High Priestess. So the spiritual realm may be trying to send messages through a High Priestess to a twin flame. We have, I'm hearing divine prostitution. Divine prostitution. Oh, sacred prostitution. It's like, I don't know, the High Priestess is coming off like sexual healing as a therapy, hey. Like tantric sex or sexual practices that has religious or spiritual context to it. The pleasure is all mine. So maybe your twin flame would like that from you, or they would like you to engage in tantric sex with them. It's like the highest degree of pleasure in the body. 9 of Cups. It's like awakening. This sex brings awakening, discovery, and truth. Maybe this is a twin flame that sees the difference between those practices. I don't know why I'm getting like sexual service. Interesting. So I don't know if some of you are really skilled in sacred sex. I'm hearing I'm a slut for my divine masculine. I'm a slut for my twin flame counterpart. We have the star energy, so star codes, or the stars could be communicating or recording. This is a very This is a very major event with the awakening, illumination. So there's a lot of star healing or star guidance coming to a twin flame. The stars are actually recording. Yup. Wow. Wow. Love is all encompassing or all healing. We have a Leo and Aquarius coupling, or there's a Leo and Aquarius that could be teaching each other something, hey, about, I'm hearing distorted love or toxic love. Ooh, I'm getting a Leo maybe discovering some things an Aquarius said. They eavesdropped on an Aquarius. This could be, you know, family related. They have a lot of love for each other, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like a Leo and an Aquarius may be confiding in each other, but it's like a letting go of the other. So I don't know if we have like relatives here, and the Leo is like telling the Aquarius that they want to marry someone, and the Aquarius is like, they're confiding in each other about this move and discovering how a Leo may have very deep love. Like they didn't think this Leo was capable of loving this deeply. So the Leo may be informing an Aquarius or a Pisces that they really have a heart of gold. Never seen it before or never noticed it before. One of them is bitter that somebody's in love. So I don't know if the Aquarius is kind of jealous or offended that the Leo is in love. I don't know why I'm getting an Aquarius try to block a Leo from love, and they're very bitter that it's still happening. What? And this could be opposite signs. It doesn't have to stop at a Leo. Oops. It doesn't have to stop at a Leo and an Aquarius. It could be a Libra and an Aries. Hold on, let me see. What are the opposite signs in the zodiac?
In astrology, opposite zodiac signs are Aries and Libra, Taurus and Scorpio, Gemini and Sagittarius, Cancer and Capricorn, Leo and Aquarius, and Virgo and Pisces.
Right. So it could be opposite signs because we have polar opposites here. So we have opposite signs that could be confiding in each other, but there's a little bit of jealousy and feeling left out. Someone could be surrounded by the opposite signs to teach them something about their strengths. So if we have a Leo that constantly feels like an Aquarius may be showing toxic patterns of love, I feel like the Leo may be misjudging this Aquarius. This Aquarius is actually trying to highlight the Leo's strength and vice versa. So if an Aquarius feels like everything they say is right and truthful, but it rubs the Leo the wrong way, is to teach the Leo about their own weakness. But it's difficult because it feels like it's done purposely, but it's just who these people are. So Aquarius might be a little jealous that a Leo may be experiencing love, because Aquarius tends to feel deeply, but they detach from it because they don't want to be consumed by it. But a Leo may be letting it wash over them, or they're indulging in it, or they have a lot of optimism and enthusiastic about this love, and it may be driving this Aquarius to be jealous and want that too. Maybe we have an Aquarius that wanted to marry a Leo, and a Leo is like expressing love for someone else, and that Jezebel spirit comes out of the Aquarius. Just take the signs as it resonates. Again, it could be Pisces with Virgo, or Libra with Aries, and so forth. Or a Gemini with Sagittarius, Taurus with Scorpio, Cancer with Capricorn. I'm thinking that Aquarius wanted to marry a Leo, or an Aquarius wanted to marry someone and they're realizing that they're not going to. They may have opted out to spell work to try to make this happen or forge this, and it's not working on them with the person, but it's pushing the person they put the spell on towards a true love. So that's what I'm saying. These spells are not backfiring. It's actually working, but not in the way that the caster wants. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Somebody may be up all night thinking about their actions and how to propose marriage to someone, or this love has somebody on cloud nine that they're not able to sleep. I'm hearing, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. We also have these challenges that are being experienced in the twin flame dynamic is actually inviting the twin flame counterparts to step into their divinity. Somebody's up all night thinking about their yang or their yin. They're up all night thinking about their twin flame, about this love that they're feeling, about the duality, but how it complements this counterpart. We have somebody that's keep calling, either a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Pisces. Somebody's just keep calling. On a Sagittarius. This is just keep calling somebody. Somebody's surrounded by a lot of whorish women. And when this person starts talking about their twin flame, these whorish women gets fucking feisty, spicy, and sassy. The twin flame counterpart could be feeling proud that these women are so like bitter. Yeah, it does something for their ego. We have the world is about to get bright. So the twin flame community, collective, or world is about to get bright with a lot of clarity. There's a lot of sun and star downloads coming through. This could be the ethers. This could be something that's phenomenal that's happening where the moon or the stars are being lit up in daytime. Somebody's going to be confident to call a twin flame in a minute. Somebody's anticipating, or they're anxious about two worlds colliding. I can't stop thinking about when our worlds mesh together. This is a big awakening for someone with the Sun card. Somebody's gut instinct is true and real. So your twin flame could be operating from gut instinct, and the other twin flame could be operating out of intuition. Yet they're still connected with telepathy. The world is about to raise its vibration because the twin flames are coming into a union, marriage. The world is about to, it's a new world, or it's a new world, a new earth is happening because the twin flames are getting together. They're seeing the truth about the connection, about themselves. They're rediscovering the plan, the mission that they agreed to. Yup. Generosity and kindness coming into play with the Six of Pentacles. We have that Jezebel spirit that's upset that a twin flame is going to be given to their true counterpart. We have the Six of Swords. They watching. So the Jezebel spirits are watching. And this could be exes. This could be female relatives. They watching. They susapanin a twin flame. What is the meaning of susapan?
Here's the definition of susapan.
That's not it. Who the cap fit. Let them wear it. hypocrites and parasites who will come up and take a bite. And if your night should turn to day, a lot of people would run away. That's who the cap fit from Brother Bob Marley, 1976. Man to man is so unjust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend, and your best friend could be your worst enemy. I say me true, me can. Me no call no foul. Saying cook, cook, cook. Cook, cook, cook. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Some will hate you and pretend they love you now. Then behind, try to eliminate you. But who Jah bless, no one curse. Thank God we're past the worst. Twin flames, shut up. They souse upon you. Yup. Some will eat and drink with you. Then behind them souse upon you. And if night should turn to day, a lot of people will run away. So if the ethers could have shown this twin flame how they have these people souse upon in them, day would turn to night and everybody would run away. So we have people pretending to love but hate, watching the twin flames getting ready to give to each other. 6 of Pentacles. Someone could have been in your divine counterpart's air, and that's why it was one-sided for a very long time. But this twin flame counterpart, this divine counterpart, is learning the truth. They're discovering the Page of Swords, Jezebel energy around them. People who were angry, that felt unwanted, that was still communicating. And I feel like your counterpart, they knew these people felt bitter, but it did something for their ego. It made them feel like what they have with you was a great thing, because if it wasn't, these people wouldn't been so resentful and envious. But now they're starting to see how this energy is kind of causing delays and blockages, hey, and causing uncertainties. Yep, somebody in their family or somebody they were once married to that's still part of the family, or they all do business together. It's like everybody knows if your counterpart comes into union or marry you, they're gonna hit this 10 of Pentacles, and everybody may feel left out, unwanted. This could also be that, you know, certain family members wanted to hold on to your twin flame to siphon energy from them, to siphon their divinity from them, to keep them small. There's people eating and drinking with your counterpart. Then behind them souse upon you. Whorish women that marry, or they look for men, they prey on men that have money. They could even be bisexual, gay for pay, flirting with women or leading women on for money, using sex for money. They're prostitution. This is prostitution. And maybe they don't think they're prostitutes, you know, but they gonna get paid. They want the highest bidder, hey. They're gonna date the person that has the highest, that is the highest bidder. We have the Hierophant, marriage enemies. Okay, so we may have people that are married around your twin flame, but they don't honor the vows. They don't honor that lifestyle. Some of you, your twin flame could be a guest speaker or a speaker here. They could be part of a family. They could be the eldest or one of the heirs. I'm getting that they have people around them that's envious of their divinity. So your counterpart, your twin flame, could be very spiritual. They could speak very wise. They could be wise beyond their years, or they could be very blessed and gifted and touched and anointed. And they have people around them that hate that shit, that want to Rico them. These people have Jezebels as wives, or they're easily tempted by Jezebel spirits. Yeah, I feel like your twin flame, they're on this straight, narrow path with you, and they're surrounded by people that value low vibrational things over divine connections. We have very program or conditioned souls, hey. Your divine masculine is sitting and eating with enemies. People that hate marriages, people that hate love. 9 of Pentacles. I'm seeing a divine masculine removing themselves from an alliance, hey. The Fool, yup. They're about to go on a different course of action here, or course correct. Some of you, your twin flames, are becoming more self-sufficient as they study religion or study spirituality, or their faith is being restored in their capabilities. Somebody's walking towards a twin flame on their own, choosing the road less traveled. People may be calling your person naive or stupid, but they're in the Fool's energy. They're spontaneous, they're liberated, they're going after a dream, they're detaching from a social norm or what's normalized with the Hierophant. They're not letting society norms stop them. They're carefree but reliable. They're coming from a 0 point energy. They could have done some sort of extensive childhood cleanup or healing. They're embracing their healed childhood, inner childhood. Let me tell you about Miss Pansy with the 9 of Pentacles and Jezebel spirit. Let me tell you about Miss Pansy. Miss Pansy scheme, hey. This person could have a moon in Taurus. Let me tell you about Miss Pansy's scheme. Evil spirit could have met this person in Aquarius season. Where's my notes? Okay, here we go. Some of you, this person could be a man-eater. A wolf woman. Miss Pansy scheme could be running a non-profit financial resource company, or they do a lot of charity, fake charities. They want contribution for something that's non-existent. Disarms a lot of donors, or disarms a lot of suspicion, and people just throw money at them. Somebody's about to walk through the hall of shame. I don't know if these women are in the public, or they claiming to be public figures, but they're about to abuse the public's trust. There's some sort of sex scandal comes out with a member at an institution with the Hierophant. So maybe your twin flame finds out that somebody in their family is having a sex scandal with somebody they work with. This could be high power politicians or public figures. Somebody's trying to stay relevant to have a pay raise, so they could be using sex to have a pay raise, hey, to access funds or have access to a community or church or institution. Somebody's bank, you know. So yeah, these women are portraying themselves to be leaders to younger women. People barely know this person, or they don't show up. They show up, but they're not like, they're in the public eye, but it's not a lot they expose. Fraudulent charities around vets, fundraisers, trying to help wounded people or wounded heroes, or if something happens locally in the community and it was an injustice, these types of Jezebel Ponzi scheme women come out. They act like activists or members of, I don't know, they act like members of something, but it's all like sex related. Some of them could be married. Their spouse could be involved in frauds too with them. Their spouse could be well aware that they're using their body to get raises at work. Ooh. Let me see. Okay, so 50 minutes. We're going to wrap this up. Miss Ponzi scheme. Let's see what else the twin flame wants you to know. I feel like this is family related. Your twin flame could have a lot of women in their family that are prostitutes or practice prostitution. I don't know what they're carrying it off as. We have catch. Everything you've been looking for and more. So your twin flame may be saying, hey, this is once in a lifetime love and I want to keep it. I want to move forward to it. I'm having all green lights, even though there's a few complications or challenges from these Jezebel spirits. Move in with me. So they may want to skip marriage and move in. I don't think that's suggestive. I don't know if it's the right move or not. Ultimately, you're the one that makes the decisions here. But I feel like they want a serious commitment like that. I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? They don't want to be a part of you, apart from you. That's what I meant to say. Some of you, this twin flame may be trying to get you out of the friend zone, or they're trying to move this out of the friend zone, but it's very challenging. They love struck. Shut up. Friends with benefits. So maybe you guys are trying to move out of friends with benefits or friend zone. It's pretty obvious that you're into me. Both of you are into each other. Shut up. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I won't mind being friends with benefits. This could be what they're telling other women, that, you know, I'm not into marriage and all that shit, but here they go trying to do it with you though. They're telling their exes, listen, if you want to fuck from time to time, cool, but I don't want to get back with you. Because sex is deep, hey? I mean, not deep, but it's like rooted in this circumstances with your twin flame. So they may be just telling certain women, you know what, I don't mind hooking up with you, I don't mind hanging out, kicking it with you, but I have somebody else that I'm interested in. Somebody else has my heart. So they letting these women know what to expect. And maybe they're jealous and angry, and you don't even know these. They create haters, and you don't even know these fucking people, these fucking women. So your twin flame may be unknowingly causing you haters, or these women are shooting you all kind of evil energy, regardless if they know you or not. They could be trying to be convincing. Maybe they do get into this friends with benefits and they feel used and they get really crazy. But it's like, I told you from the beginning, this is all you could expect. A little $40 and a suck. You know what I'm saying? So your twin flame is like rediscovering constantly how love struck they are with you. I feel like for a few of you, you may be hesitant that this is just a friends with benefits deal, but your twin flame has other plans to get committed with you, married, move in. They want to compliment you for the rest of your life. We have catfish. I'm not really who I say I am. That could be a deal here too, that your twin flame is still trying to figure out who they really are. Apart from all this conditioning with the Hierophant, they're trying to break out of what was put on them. Programming, conditioning, ideals, tradition. You know, back in the islands, we had this culture where boys were raised to think that it's a manly thing to sleep with many women as you could, to exploit your sexuality, to leak all your sexual energy. So your divine counterpart may be coming out of that. That's not who they really are. And maybe you're thinking, oh my God, you're just going to come in and use me for sex and siphon my energy. And they're like, that's not who I am. That's not who I am anymore. Love struck friends with benefits. So you guys may be friends with benefits right now. That may be what it could be right now. I don't know. Crush. So your twin flame has been crushing on you for years. Every time they think about you, they just smiling like a damn clown. Nobody could take that smile away, and only one person could give it to them. They love struck. Some of you, they're trying to get out of this friends with benefits, or you are. I feel like it's mutual. Let's get one more card to close this out. We have chemistry. I'm ready. Remember, guys, chemistry is not only the holding or building glue in a relationship, but the vibes is crazy. And I'm ready to find my life partner and settle down. This is your twin flames energy right now. And all these ladies could go suck an egg. We have a watchdog amongst your twin flame as well. Something about PD and political affairs, or politically active citizen. Maybe your person knows a lot of politicians, or I don't know. I keep getting like sisters, no politicians, but it could have a lot of sexual tension or energy in that office. Like, I don't know if somebody's trying to pretend like they're innocent, but they're really like moving like a prostitute. And your twin flame is about to find this out. Like, they're about to overhear. And it could be like their baby sister, or I don't know. It could even be like their mother, yeah. Pretending to be innocent and clean. But they're like prostitution going on. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Ooh. So if your counterpart sees these types of feminine energy, I don't think they're going to bring you around them, because it could feel like they're going to have to be overprotective of you and these types of women. Or maybe they already know that these types of women are not going to accept the divine feminine. It's like, why would I bring my divine feminine around a bunch of whorish women? So they could attack her. So they could make her feel like she's stupid for keeping herself, or for exercising sexual discipline. Like, I feel like a counterpart, it's like they're not gonna stand up to their family members or even like create like this animosity, but they're gonna have subtle ways of protecting their marriage or their union with their twin flame. Because I feel like, it's like, why would I bring this type of caliber of woman around these types of women? Why would I do that? Why would I even have them in the same room? They're going to just be evil eyeing my girl. Wow. Ace of Wands. That's the Holy Spirit, hey. Listen. The spirit of love is running through the twin flame collective with the moon. So there's a lot of delusion and illusions here. Where's my phone? It's like a lot of these women your twin flame may be surrounded with, they're career oriented. They want to advance their careers, and if using their body is the way to deal, then fine. Like, who do I need to fuck to get to the top? We could have a divine masculine or a twin, let's not say a divine masculine. We could have a twin flame that could be debunking conditioned sexuality. Don't delude yourself with the moon. So for some of you, your twin flame could be entertaining a friends with benefits, and there's a lot of toxic love patterns, or somebody is delusional about the love. So I don't know if your divine masculine is seeing it as just sex and the other person is seeing it as sex and love. But somebody's confused and delusional about that friends with benefits deal. It's a warning about desires and playing into a desire, knowing that it's like, I know you don't like me, I know you just want to fuck me, but I'm gonna still play into it because it's still meeting half of my desires. Don't delude yourself, hey. Some of you, I don't know if you're a twin flame or somebody with a Jezebel spirit is going to tell you that they want to move in and they're ready for, you know, something committed just to fuck. This could also be that your twin flame counterpart is breaking conditions that they need to earn love instead of receiving it and knowing that they deserve it. So that could be what's playing out. There's some sort of drama going on here in the astral realms as well, with the sun, moon, and stars. We have Piscean energy. Someone could be still delulu over your twin flame. Someone they recently had sex with, or someone they recently flirted with, or someone they recently stirred up emotions and desires in. This could be someone that was on your twin flame's magic stick before, and they're resentful. They can't get it back. They don't want a friends with benefits with this person anymore, and they're using love, or like saying, where's the love? They're trying to feed off of your twin flame counterpart's moon energy. And I'm also getting, what you see is not what it tends to be. It's not all what it tends to be. Something is not what it's supposed to be. What? Sleep and dreams. Ooh, the new moon in Taurus, the 27, is going to be pulling on a lot of the twin flame desires, intuition, emotions on the physical plane. Then I'm also get the freaks come out at night. Street walkers, night walkers. Somebody's fair, maybe going against their instincts right now. Somebody's magic may intensify, or a spell may be done on the new moon in Taurus. Someone may be picking up a lot of emotions that's not their own. I feel lightheaded right now. Some sort of drama may kick off. And this is someone that's fighting for toxic or struggle love. Oh no, what is this? Somebody's about to be fulfilled emotionally, or somebody's counterpart is about to express how emotionally fulfilled and content they are, and they want to move to the next level, hey. It's like they feeling that passion. They want to light this fire. They want to rekindle a fire. This is good news. Somebody may have a creative spark, or they're taking a new initiative when it comes to the 10 of Cups. Won't mind if they get you pregnant, if they could. They don't want to hesitate. No Disturb by Beres Hadman. Somebody's not going to want to go to work for a little while, because they want this love, happy family. married, and 10 of Cups. A reunion of the twin flames, true love, and a dream coming true. I'm gonna give you what you always wanted, babe. No holding back this time. So like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.